All the millions of animal species on Earth are armed with some kind of weapon, deployed to catch their prey, evade a hunter, or secure a mate. This weaponry gives animals the edge they need to endure. Finely tuned over millions of years of evolution, only the strongest contenders remain fighting in a battle for survival. In a world where your next meal may be literally oceans away, every mouthful counts, and competition is fierce. The battle for resources drives animals to the most extreme environments. To find prey or escape predators in the world's great animal arms race. Today, 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Oceans were the world's first battlegrounds. And they are still the largest. The ocean's vast blue wilderness favors prey armed with the ability to slip away into the depths. But hunting becomes easier for predators when they work together. Dolphins are among the most intelligent animals on the planet. Their large brain is their most powerful weapon. These bottlenose dolphins not only communicate with each other using clicks and squeaks, they also use precise echolocation that works like sonar to find their prey. Schools of fish that may be as far as 200 meters away. When fish detect predators approaching, they either try to flee or form a tight defensive school called a bait ball. They hope predators will be confused by the twisting and turning silvery bodies. Each fish tries to stay as close to others as possible, rapidly changing direction as if driven by some central intelligence. But there is none. Against the intelligence of the attacking dolphins, they stand no chance. The dolphins break up the bait ball. It reforms, only to be broken again and again. Individual fish picked off. The defensive strategy of the bait ball is triggered by the onslaught of predators. In the oceanic arms race, individual predators usually have the advantage, while prey have the numbers. The open ocean is the world's largest desert, and conserving energy is a tactic that can be as important as finding the next meal. Weighing over 2,000 kilograms and 10 meters long, whale sharks are the largest fish in the sea. She feeds only on one of the ocean's tiniest creatures, plankton. In most of the oceans, plankton is scarce. But at seasonal hotspots like this one at Ningaloo Reef off northwest Australia, it's abundant. In some areas, plankton can be so plentiful, it can be seen from space. The whale shark must swim across the entire Indian Ocean to arrive at Ningaloo. Her secret weapon is knowledge. She knows the ocean currents, the conveyor belts of the sea. And she'll ride these currents, expending minimum energy between meals. Exactly how she knows just when and where plankton will be remains a mystery. But once she arrives, she gorges. Opening her meter-wide mouth as she rises through the plankton cloud, she takes in tens of millions at a single gulp. She must eat an average of 21 kilos every day. Even though billions upon billions of plankton are consumed, their strategy of vast numbers and virtual invisibility has seen them survive for millions of years. The numbers game is played by a great variety of marine creatures. Once a year, spider crabs on the Australian southeast coast mobilise into armies. They are here to upgrade their defensive armour. For extra protection, they march towards the shore in their tens of thousands. But in these shallow inshore waters, there are enemies everywhere. A smooth stingray is on the hunt, and spider crab is on the menu. For almost the entire year, spider crabs have a hard exoskeleton, like a suit of armor, to protect them. But as they grow, their armor becomes too tight, and the crabs must change into a new one through a process called molting. It can take up to an hour to shed their shells. and at least a week before the new shell hardens. Their defenses are down. The patrolling stingray seizes the moment. The eyes on the top of their heads are of little use. So for the final strike, the stingrays rely on their acute sense of smell. The naked crabs pile one on top of the other. A few are sacrificed to protect the many. Off the southern coast of Australia, a female sea lion hunts plentiful but highly elusive prey. She needs to kill at least 10 kilograms of fish a day. She hunts alone. But she's equipped with highly sensitive whiskers that detect the slightest movements of her maneuverable prey. When a fish can make a sudden change of direction, she can react in less than a third of a second. But this skilled hunter is also hunted. The sea lion has a thick layer of fat that shields her from the icy water. It also makes her an enticing target for predators seeking a high-calorie feed. Her nemesis is the great white shark. 400 million years of evolution has perfected the ultimate marine killer. A great white can grow up to 6 meters and weigh almost 2,000 kilograms. They are immensely powerful. On attack, they push through the water at up to 60 kilometers an hour, and with jaws containing 5 rows of serrated teeth that are replaced weekly, their destructive force is awesome. But sea lions are observant, intelligent, and also fast in the water, so the shark must outsmart them, using cunning as well as violence. Camouflage helps the shark reduce the distance between it and its prey. Then, to close for the kill, the shark uses a fiendishly clever battle plan. Great white sharks are the only animal other than humans known to use the sun when they hunt. Like fighter pilots, they press home their attack with the sun behind them, so their prey is blinded by the glare. By the time the sea lion realizes she's in mortal danger, it's too late. Immense power coupled with intelligence are formidable weapons. The open ocean may be a vast desert. But like all deserts, there are oases. Coral reefs occupy less than 2% of the ocean, yet support a quarter of all marine animals, rivaling even the Amazon for species diversity. These saltwater sanctuaries are the rainforests of the sea. And it's here that marine animal arms races are at their most merciless. On Australia's Great Barrier Reef, the lionfish's key weapon is deception. It hides in plain sight. Its prey are alert and ready to take off at the slightest hint of danger. So the lionfish's tactic is to be deliberately slow and conspicuous. The prey are lulled into a false sense of security. The stripes and long fanned fins confuse and mesmerize. It's a form of disruptive camouflage that disorientates smaller fish until they can no longer judge how close their predator is. Beautiful and deadly. The stonefish hides from its prey in a very different way. It looks exactly like a lump of coral or encrusted rock. The perfect disguise for a deadly ambush predator. But the stonefish is not only a deceptive killer, its defenses are among the most formidable in the sea. Protected by 13 toxin-laden spines, this is the world's most venomous fish. Even when they see the stonefish, would-be predators know to stay well clear. Once its ambush has been set, the stonefish waits. The attack is over in the blink of an eye.